Right, it's Fiona again, I'm back. Had to adjust the camera a bit. Sorry about that. So we've just started sewing there, and then we do a little back stitch just to secure that. Just sew right down that line. Take my little clip off. Just stay close to the edge so that you've got enough room to thread your elastic through. And then when we get to the end, we're going to do another little back stitch to secure it. And then that's enough. I'll trim all that up when I'm finished. And then the other end, you just fold it over to the line, to where the facing is. And then fold it over again. I tend to put the clip on just to hold it in place while I'm doing the other side. I don't put a clip on both sides. So they should be, this one's a little tiny bit out. They should be almost equal, these bits. That's pretty close. Pretty close. Just depends on your cutting and your sewing and all that. The main thing is that it's functional when you're finished. So I start in a little bit and then I do the back stitch. Take that off before I get too far. And just trim all those threads off. I usually put them straight in the bin, but the bin's over there, so I'll just drop them. I'll clean up. Get rid of all these ones, and then to finish off, I'll show you what I do next. You can finish trimming them anyway if you haven't, when it's all finished. I really like these masks though, they're very comfortable to wear. So when you've done that, so this bit's a little bit tricky because you've got to make sure you've got it sort of folded in a bit, but this is what it looks like when you're done. So the pointy bit is the nose, and this fabric's sort of non-directional, so it's any direction. Means you can work with it either way. If you're using a fabric that's directional, I try and always make sure you've got your nose bit at the top so people don't wear it upside down. This is so cute though. I love it, the emojis. Alright, so go to one side and I try and line it up so that the corner piece here, this corner, is lined up as straight as I can go against the edge here, but so that it's on this part of the fabric there. So sometimes it works out a little bit wonky in here for some weird reason that I can't explain. But again, I don't mind, because as long as it works, it looks great when you're finished. So that one, if you don't want them like that, you can actually do them so that you line that up against that edge there, and then you have a little piece sticking up out the top, and that's okay too. I've done some like that, but this one I'll just do that this way. I'm just going to pop that in there, and then I hold this side in a bit so that it's not dragging, because it's not going to be sitting. It just pulls on it if I don't hold that, really. So I hold that in and try and get this one to line up as straight as possible. Hard with an iPad in my mouth. Right, and then again I start off and do a bit of back stitching, so you really want that to hold. And I tend to follow this line down a bit here, so that you end up with a line that matches along there. And back stitch again. And lift your needle, always finish with your needle up. And just trim off your ends. So that's that end. Let's get that other one off. So you can see the line is fairly even. It doesn't have to be perfectly even, as long as it's doing its job and it's holding that nice and securely. So I'm doing the back stitches in here. And then we're just going to the other end. Again, I put a clip on it. I find the clip's really handy. So this one's a little bit different just there. And again, I'm not too worried about it. Just do it that way. Just hope we don't run out of thread. we're close to the end of that bobbin. Very close. Back stitch. I'm just keeping that edge of that foot along that line there. Oh, moved a bit. That moved a bit then. Just lift that up. Back stitch. I might have run out of bobbin then. It feels a bit like that. Be just my luck. Yep, see, there's no bobbin thread. Look, we've got no bobbin thread there. That's why it slipped a bit. Okay, that makes sense. I'll just pop my other bobbin in that I got here. It catches on the thing down there. You can't see it. I don't think you can see it in the camera. Just put your needle down and up to get your bobbin thread up. Come up. Pull it up. There it is. So on some of the newer machines you don't need to do all that. It does it for you. But on this one I do. Alright, so that one I'm going to cut that back to there. And go back to there. Just pull that thread out. And do that bit again. It's okay to go over a bit. So I'll just re-clip this. That's why it moved before it went funny. And I thought, oh, what's happened to that? I'm just going to start again. I'll just start again and do it over the top of the other one. So it's all one continuous thread. And that's about it. Trim all your threads off, and then we put the elastic in. So I'm going to use the thin white elastic on this now. I don't mind the thick black one, but I find the thin white one's a bit better. The black one's quite soft as well. I'll just show you. Got some right here. So I just use my tool. I put it through the side like that because it's just the right size. Now if you can't get it right through because it's getting caught in the seam part of it, I can feel it. You just wriggle it back and forward a bit till you feel it coming through. Get it through there. If you don't have one of these, you can use a safety pin that will fit through there. Just might be a bit harder. So I just wriggle it. Wriggle, 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 and pull it through. And there you go. It's done. And then I just tie these in a knot, and you can adjust them to suit yourself. And once they're tied up and you like it, you don't have to keep adjusting them all the time. You can get adjusters, but I had trouble getting them when I was buying all my mask making stuff. And I usually wear it so that it's down. This one's not for me, this is too big for me. But I usually wear them so the knots are sort of down here, not behind your ear, and it's quite comfortable like that. This is very soft, stretchy elastic. So this one's nearly ready. I'm going to put my other elastic. There it is. Once you get going with them, it sort of doesn't take too long to make them. I was trying to do a whole lot at once, so I do them in stages. But I'll just finish this one and show you how to finish it. I didn't show you how to start it, but you can. I might do one of those next time. I might do a starting video. Okie, there we go. And I've cut these at 25 centimeters, and I cut them both the same so that they're the same length when you're putting them on. So there's a finished mask. That's what they look like. So normally if it's got a coloured or white inside, I stamp my byfihandcrafts in there, but you can't actually see it on the black one, so I don't worry about it. New face mask. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my videos. That'd be great. Thanks. Ciao.